Where'd he go? We can see him. Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. There's Greg. There's Greg. We can see him now. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. It's currently after 9 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast of America. Happy Sunday, everybody. Going to jump in this here SAS CRJ-700. Some operations. Sorry about not being able to be on last night. Got a little tied up, and you know, sometimes life happens. All right, so delivery. Say yes. Close enough. Who's trying to get a hold of me? Ring doorbell. Let's go here. Copenhagen. Copenhagen. All right, we'll just use me. All right, let me go into sim brief and. Hey, what's up, dude? Good morning, dude. How goes it? You're up early, dude. And you young, single, on Sunday morning, and you up this early? Must be a mistake. You probably just didn't go to bed since. Probably still away from last. You got to go into work. Gotcha. That's why you're awake so early. Edit this flight. Current time. That looks. Aerosoft. Hours. Generate this. I know there's no sound for the game just yet. I'll fix that here in a moment. I've been listening to that. I've been listening to that Microsoft Flight Simulator music for a while this morning. A little tired of it. And we'll build our route. Get in. Let's get started. I don't think I'm going to do any of the GSX stuff or anything like that this morning. I don't know. I don't really feel like sitting through it. Yeah, I've been planning this flight for like a week now. I've been looking at this flight, right? And I just realized this morning that this flight was never a CRJ. It was an E190 the whole time, and I'm like, well, shit, I don't feel like doing a whole new thumbnail and doing all that over again. We'll just leave it as a CRJ. So this is made up flight. It's a downloaded livery, which looks pretty damn good. From what's that? Flightsim.to. I don't know. Maybe we'll do GX. I don't know. Oh, you're going for a run, not work. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, actually, let me connect my controller for my actual Xbox controller. It'll be easier to go around the airplane. Yeah, I think they did a with my controllers actually. Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job with this livery. I don't remember who made it, but it came ranked pretty high on the. It had like 4.5 out of 5 stars, I think it was. I don't know, something about the SAS liveries. I don't know if it's because it's like red, white, and blue, or I don't know. I just really like the SAS way they look on the airplane. Flew the 727 for a while last night. That was fun. I didn't get home until kind of late last night, but I was kind of wired, so I was like, oh, a flight. Wound up falling asleep while I was climbing, and then we wound up crashing. So glad I didn't stream that flight. All right, let's see. Ground power is removed. Let's connect the ground power. Air card as well. Performance. Set all that up here. $58.32. Here we have and 1.2 cargo. We'll do 400 up front. We'll do 800 in the back. In there, very. All right, ground power is connected. Get our bird fired up. All right. Oh, we actually have to align the... Now let's turn the APU on first. Oh boy. I used to like having to talk to her. I doubt I'll have trouble finding words to say, but as far as putting words together this early, it's been a week or two since I've actually had to do it. But I didn't want to say I was going to be on again and then not be on. I hate doing that kind of stuff. I really don't like saying I'm going to do something and then not doing. Not just in this format, just life in general. I just really don't like not holding up to what I say I'm going to do. Yeah, I saw that Don finally broke down. Yeah, I was following it on Discord last night when I was driving home. I don't know. He seemed really like pressed about having like maximum gigabytes of RAM. I don't know. I think 32 is fine, just like you were saying. I have 64, and it seems like yours runs it a little better than mine at times. So, I don't know. All right, that's good. That going. Right, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Have lights, and let's check our... Looks, I think GA is the one that you... Not that it really matters in this airplane, since nothing is simulated for failure, I don't believe. Very good, so that's good. Let's go ahead and align our navigations. We have, where the hell are we flying? ACH. H. What is it? The. No, that's. I'll get it. Yeah, I didn't want to comment too much on it last night because I don't really feel like I'm that qualified to really talk about computers and all that. I mean, like, I have one, but as far as requirements and things like that, I mean, I bought a prepackaged one online, and it seems to work pretty well. So, you know, I don't know, 100 gigabytes of RAM seems like a lot. Wonder how much VRAM he has. Oh, EKC. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, so that, and that. Good. Flight plan. I don't think we can pull in... Can't pull plan. But, alright, let's type in this flight plan. ACH. LS. H. And I want to say that the flight number is Yo Mama. Oh, no, that's right. It's SAS 60. Oh, he's got the RX 590. Yeah, that's a pretty bad GPU. That is pretty... That much I do know. Yeah, I have the 4070, and I think it's barely powerful enough to run the simulator, to be honest. I mean, I run pretty well, like, at ultra graphics most of the time for everything, but I think the 4070 is like at its limit with the new simulator. All right, so we have runway 4 right, departure, exit 2A. Well, hopefully he'll get some good use out of it. Hopefully it does for him what he's looking for it to do. And that's really what matters at the end, is that it does what is what he's getting out of it. Not our speculation, but, you know, hopefully it'll be good for him. All right, so we have T503. Yeah, that'll be good. I never really thought about that, but that would be a good thing. All right, T503, and we're taking that all the way to Icos. ICOS. From Icos, we're going to Atman. Yeah, man, right near the beach, boy. Atman. I landed this thing last night. I got minus 256. Y'all don't believe me. It's okay. I have proof. I have visual evidence. I didn't put it in Discord yet, but I have proof. All right, Swalm. SWALM. After Swalm, we have emoji. I guess I could have used GSX in the background. That way there's some background noise, but whatever. We're getting ready to slew mode over to the runway. All right, T721. We are taking that to our transition. So, relax. All right, execute that. Put in our arrival information. Have Ryla way. Doing ILS 14. And let me see here. That seems like a dumb arrival to do for that approach. Like going all the way down and then... I think I'll just do vector. Well, you know, they might vector us in. Such a dumb arrival. Is there a better arrival? Let me see. Hang on a second. No, it's all right. We'll just go ahead and just do vectors, and then we'll just fly around the airport, I guess. That really is such a dumb... Let me see what other runways are being used this morning. A lot of other runways are being used. What about runway 34? Let's change it to runway 34. Yeah, see, we could do this right here. ILS 34 and completely... Yeah, let's just do that. That makes more sense to me. So let's get rid of that and let's do ILS 28. And we are going from Rylix. There we go. Execute. All right, let's look at this on the map here. Get out of here. Plan. Do me a little bit. Our flight plan here. Yeah, everything looks good, it looks like. Alright, let me send everything over to... flight management here. That payload. That data, let's make... I got plugged in. All that got plugged in. What is our... 38,000. See. That's good. There are flight management computer set up. Let's go ahead and copy the full data in there as well. ZRH. Those are all now set. All right, very good. Feeling like I'm missing something. Okay, let me disconnect. Units we have disconnected here. We're taking off from runway. Runway is it? We'll just slew mode right over there. Start our engines over there as well. Okay, we're right. We're right from here. Pretty much right right across from us, so I don't know. Maybe taxi over there today. All right, let's just slew mode and turn around at least. Well, I want to say 4 right is down here. Two right.
Let's stop here first.
Ah, all right, we're good. We just have to continue. Get nav links set up so it can follow us. I need to get Sayintentions connected as well. Navigraph sim now connected. Contact Sayintentions, make sure my okay. Power, ground, radio check. Comms check 1, 2.
This is what the ATC audio sounds like, and next is what yours sounds like.
Comms check 1, 2, 3.
That's good. Find out what the information is.
Read all runway and hold short instructions.
Information Bravo.
Departures contact clearance delivery on 119 or decimal 905. Advise.
Information Bravo. That's not what. Alright, so I'm heading in the right direction. Have to go farther down. Runway 4.
Shoot it.
A little farther. Left. Left. One of these days, I think I'd like to do a whole flight just in slew mode, if it's possible. I don't think it'll allow the airplane to do it, though. Man, where is 4 right? Hang on. Check the tape. Alright, it's coming up. Ah, okay. Alright, very good. Let's continue. Right. We're right. Alright, very good. Let's park ourselves here. And let's get our clearance from Sayintentions. Copenhagen clearance, SAS 601 with IFR clearance request to Zurich, information Bravo.
Starstep 601. Information Bravo is current. Cleared to Zurich via the next 2 Alpha departure, then as filed. Departure runway 04 right. Initial climb 5000. Departure on 120.255. Squawk 3455.
Cleared to Zurich by the next 2A departure, then as filed. Departure runway 4 right. Initial climb 5000. Departure on 120.255. Up 3455 SDS 601. Before I start the engines, I want to. I think I can.
SAS 601. Read back correct. Ground is on 121.
I can't go back.
Decimal 63. Safe flight, sir.
All right, let's get our engine started.
Boarding has started, Captain Gregory, and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Scandinavian Airlines Flight 601, departing from Copenhagen to Zurich. We are thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew. Thank you for choosing Scandinavian Airlines, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Stabilizer trim, knock trim, ball dampener, booze. Yeah, that was weird what happened with the simulator last night. I was having issues with it too. I got home and it was working again, but yeah, it was wild. It just was just sitting there spinning last night. Yeah, I think you said you did a fresh reinstall. That's a lot. That's a lot of data to have to reinstall. I've done that a couple of times, a fresh reinstall. Man, it takes so long. Even with a good internet connection, it takes a while. What is our transition altitude? Let's see. Thousand. And we're currently looking. Let's see here. No, it says ATC. I'm just going to put in 7th out. Probably click to that number, but then again, it is just a simulator. Let's see here. I'm getting ready to contact the tower and let them know we're going to be taking off here. And once we take off, I'm going to switch this screen here to... I'm sorry, this screen here, I'm going to switch it either this display or there's another display I like as well, but we'll leave it turn it off for now. Here, let's see here. We need to set our barometric pressure or barometer. Five. Five is set. That's done. Good. Use wheel steering. Let's arm that. Flaps down. Arm our reverse thruster. Turn off our APU. Field heat. Probes. Oh, that is good. Logo. Landing. Arm. We should be set up for departure. All right, let me get the flight stick connected again. Give me.
I don't have slew mode programmed on the flight stick, so it's generally easier just to use my Xbox controller for that.
Make sure I have flaps connected. Yep. Good. Plug in 38. Flight director. All right, let's contact the tower at Copenhagen Tower, SAS 601, currently holding short runway 4 right, looking for departure clearance.
Status 01, Castro Tower, runway 04 right, winds 345 at 13, cleared for takeoff.
Cabin crew, take your seats for takeoff.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Go Skybro, handle the comms while we're going up to cruising altitude.
Yo, bro, I'll handle the comms while we climb cruising altitude.
We're all set up. Go, I guess. Anybody has this airplane and they know how to swap these, let me know. I can't figure out how to swap. I want to have like A1 or A2 as the active for landing, and I can't get it to swap. I have read all the documentation there is. I don't know. Anyways, no big deal. Make sure our gas is on. That's on. All right, very good. All right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Scandinavian Airlines Flight 601, departing from Copenhagen to Zurich. My name is Astrid Hansen, and I am your lead flight attendant today. We are pleased to have you with us. Joining me in the cabin are my wonderful colleagues, Lars, Freya, and Magnus. Our captain today is Gregory, and our first officer is Long Duck Dong. The estimated flight time is approximately 1 hour and 21 minutes. Now let us go over some important safety information. First, please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To unfasten, simply lift the buckle. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember
Hey, what
to
up,
put
Jake?
your mask on first before assisting others. We also have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In case of an emergency, we have 2 exits at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, which may be behind you. We will be cruising at an altitude of 38,000 feet, and the weather in Zurich is currently 1 degree Celsius with few clouds at 3,500 feet. After our meal service, we will also be offering items from the Scandinavian Airlines shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight. Captain Gregory, the cabin is ready for departure.
Excellent. Thank you, Astrid. Fortnite's good, man. Hope you have fun playing it, man. That's still a pretty fun game to play. I've been playing some Call of Duty Zombies again lately. The new Black Ops 6. Let's park and brake. Lock button. I'll have to check it out. You're looking at my screen. Alright, I'm finally looking at my screen again. I was looking at OBS while we were rolling down because I was trying to make sure that the volume didn't go too high. So I'm looking at, like, rolling down the runway in this little box. Can't wait to get back to the regular screen. I know the HUD's on. I'll turn it off in a moment.
601, contact the departure on 120.255.
Contacting departure on 120.255, SAS 01. Copenhagen departure, SAS 01. Good afternoon, passing 1,000 on the climb.
SAS 01, Copenhagen, departure, identified. Climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, SAS 01.
Alright, we're in climb power. I guess I could activate the nav now. I was going to activate it after we got to our first. I was going to make this turn, big U-turn, but it looks like we have a little bit of time before we actually get there.
01, contact Copenhagen, approach on 118.45.
Nav.
Switching to Copenhagen, approach on 118.455, SAS 01.
Make sure we are in climb power.
SAS 01. Good afternoon. We're climbing past 3500 for flight level 190.
SAS 01, Copenhagen approach, identified. Good afternoon, Copenhagen, QNH 1035.
Standard pressure. that off. Oh no, it's not.
SAS-01, Copenhagen approach. Climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250. Stay at 01.
Looks pretty cool. No sound pack. It's just the normal Aerosoft sounds. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I never really thought about downloading the Boris pack, but I know that's a really good pack for this airplane. Oh, I did get the sounds pack? Oh yeah, okay, then I do have the sounds pack. Thanks, dude. I don't remember getting it, but I know we talked about it. I just don't remember actually doing it. Yeah, so then Jake, yes, I do have the sounds pack then. That's why it sounds this good. I would go in the cabin now and just chill out, but we don't have that option.
We are now at a safe altitude, and you are welcome to use your electronic devices. Please ensure that they are in airplane mode. We hope you enjoy your flight with Scandinavian Airlines Flight 601, departing from Copenhagen to Zurich. After our meal service, we will be offering items from the Scandinavian Airlines shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you.
Yeah, I've tried going in the cabin. I can't do it. It might be because of the livery that I'm using. I'm not using a standard, livery. So it might be because of the this particular livery. I don't know. Oh, I have to unlock the door of the cockpit. It's one of those airplanes. I gotcha. Well, some airplanes in the game, you can just kind of like ghost your way right through the door. Oh, I have to adjust files. Okay. I'll do that after the flight then.
SAS-601, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310. SAS-01.
I don't know if it's really worth all that work. It depends on how much work I guess there is to it. I mean, if it'll take like 5 minutes, that's no big deal. Just shifting some files around, that's not, I guess, that big of a... It's like a really long process. Easy, okay. Well, I don't know, dude, because a second ago you just said it was complicated. like, it's yes and no. Maybe and absolutely. I think we really can't hear the engines in here, though. It's all good. All right, let's... Oh, we should have increased our climb speed. But we can still do it. We should have adjusted it a while ago. Get it in the middle and do 270. I wonder if it does have, should have custom cam. I think that sounds pretty good. I've never sat this close to an engine before.
outside the airplane climbing.
01. Climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350. SAS-01.
Normally I'd have some music going by now, but I have the sound pack. I'd rather just leave the sounds of the airplane for a little bit.
SAS-601. Contact Copenhagen Control on 127.865.
Switching to Copenhagen Control on 127.865. SAS-01. Copenhagen Control, SAS-01. Good afternoon. Climbing past flight level 200, aiming for flight level 350.
SAS-01, Copenhagen Control identified. Good afternoon.
I got you. So it's a lot of back and forth between moving files, opening the sim again, setting your view, closing it, and adjusting more files, and then rinse and repeat. I got you. That's not too bad. I mean, if I have some, well, I do have some time on my hands right now, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but if I do it, certainly watch the video you sent in Discord, and if I have any questions, I'll hit one of you two up, or both of you. Evan. Hey, you got it. No problem. Let me find some good music to put on. Oh shit, Keith's here. I didn't know if you were going to show up. I didn't know if you're going to come out of the shadows today because of the Pittsburgh game yesterday.
Climb flight level 380.
I'm a Ravens fan most of the time. I live in Baltimore, but I grew up as a Steelers fan, so it's very difficult for me. That was a pretty good game yesterday. Both of the games were too. The Houston pretty good too. But yeah, Keith, I'll do it at my leisure. It's all good. I'm getting ready to lurk myself. I might just treat this like a Chicago stream. Turn my camera off while we're cruising. Just put some music on. So. Yeah. Kind of how I feel about the Ravens last few years too. You know what I mean? They're always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Since Patrick Mahomes came into play, since Kansas City's been on that hot streak, the Ravens just cannot get past Kansas City. For a long time, like when we had Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, 15, 20 years ago or so, when people came here, he shut them down. He's been there for a long time. I could see him moving on to something else. He's overall had a very good run there at Pittsburgh. Yeah, I could see Tomlin. It's hard rooting like for so long, Patriots, Steelers, and certain teams, you knew what to expect from them every year. They would perform. It seems like now that some of these, Hall of Fame stars are gone, Roethlisberger and Brady, Manning, those kind of players, they just can't find anybody as consistent as those guys. I mean, they had their bad spots here and there, but you knew every year that Steelers were pretty much going to be in the playoffs. The Patriots were going to be in the playoffs. And it was kind of like everybody else.
Mach 6.9. I'm back a little. See what we're supposed to be. That's it. We got some wiggle room. I'm gonna pull 5 knots. Tomlin coaching the Cowboys. Yes, that would be awesome. No, I couldn't imagine it. That would definitely be interesting. I think Tomlin will get out of coaching for a while, to be honest. I mean, he's been coaching nonstop for a long time. I could see him like stepping away for a little bit and doing something else. We're currently climbing our way to Zurich. Navigraph here and where we're at. It pulled up here. The one thing I don't like about this airplane, and I have no problem saying this, so right now I just want to sync the heading, but even though I can like get to it, I have to like come in at, actually no, I can't even sync it from this angle. That's one thing I wish they would choose. It's so difficult to get to it. Even sitting in front of it, like, it's tough to get to it. It's a kind of sometimes coming at a weird angle. It's strange. Yeah, like, see here? Now I can do it. But it's like almost like if you highlight a button, like, even though you're not on it anymore, it still keeps it highlighted. Like, it's like the click point could be a little tighter, in my opinion. Alright, I will be back momentarily.
Gotta love music from Car Mechanic Simulator. It's the like whenever I work on my car, I always think of this music to play.
SAS 601, contact Bremen radar on 124.075.
Switching to Bremen radar on 124.075. SAS 01.
I have a personality. Let me check Sayintentions. See if I have a personality area of the planet. Not to say Chad Skybro couldn't be from either parts of Europe, but yeah.
Bremen radar. SAS 01. Afternoon. Climbing from flight level 360 to flight level 380.
SAS 01, Bremen radar identified. Good afternoon.
We have Heinz Windler. Heinz is from Frankfurt. He's the pinnacle of aviation excellence with a touch of German precision. All right, give him a shot. I like the cockpit of this airplane a lot. I used to fly the hell out of this airplane in Aerofly years. This and the Dash 8 Q400 were always like my favorite two to fly. You could pretty much operate everything in the CRJ and Aerofly. Even on my tablet, you could pretty much do it. This TCAS is off. That's not. Not showing that it's on. I know it says standby here. Alright, whatever. I'm not too worried.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached cruising altitude, and we will begin our snack and drink service shortly. Today we have some delightful options for you, including our famous Scandinavian meatballs and a selection of fresh salads. After our service, we will also be offering items from the Scandinavian Airlines shop, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for flying with us.
So I put ourselves in cruise mode. Shows it right here on the display. However, I'm going to give ourselves, if we don't speed up a little bit, I may request a lower flight altitude. All right, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah. Put in ENAV as well. Looks like we're picking up speed, so that's fine. Chicago, are you streaming today? I tried the Flight Sim Labs A321 again last night. Doing pretty good. The engine sounds still suck. They suck. But the overall airplane itself is getting better. I don't know if something's wrong with the fly-by-wire Airbuses, but like I've had an update every day for them, which it could be legit, you know, they're still in development mode, but it went so long without like having any kind of update, and then like all of a sudden every day there's a new update for it. But I can't see anything in the changelog. Like they don't change anything in the changelog. It's still showing the last, you know, data they put in, the last info they put in from, I'm gonna say like November last year. All right, we're doing good with our speed. That's the first time I've ever seen that on any MCDU or FMS. Like as far as being active. If that's what that means. I think that's what that in green. It's not something I can alter. Like I can't like hit clear and it goes away. I guess I can go in 2x for a little bit, but I'm not like in a huge rush to finish up. Chicago, if you're watching, are you streaming later today? We only got a half an hour until top of descent. Bump, 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 bump. What is our... What we... Our arrival. Got rid of that. Yeah, we did get rid of the arrival. rid of that. Oh, they're not using 34 anymore. We may need to rethink everything. Shit. All right, which one are they using now? 14 again. That was the original runway I think we had. All right, let me get rid of the arrival. Hey, what's up, Torch? How you doing, dude? You get rid of Rylax. Yeah, man, no complaints, dude. Doing my Sunday morning. Listening to music from Car Mechanic Simulator. It's just, I still find, I mean, I love the game. I have hundreds of hours in Car Mechanic Simulator. I just never understood why they thought, like... I've never known a car mechanic to listen to this while he's fixing cars. And I used to work in the car business. Like, I used to be around mechanics, like, all the time. We do this one here. I think this one would be pretty cool. Going down and around and all that. Real 1-4. I like the music though. It's always found to be strange that they... But it's not just like... There's like 4 stations. Sometimes 5. Yeah, the last one I think there were 5. But either way, every station is like this. Yeah, see, an arrival doesn't change our landing info, so let's go to departure arrival, change this to ILS 4. Real 1. All right, execute this. Seven. All right, so Rylax, it's a max 24,000, minimum 7,000. To me. Oh yeah, that's only for this particular approach. Okay. That's right, we're going down and around and all that. We're not doing... For that chart is. The one we're doing, we're going down and making like a big U-turn and coming around. This one, you just kind of go over the river and in, but I kind of want to look at the city a little bit while we're flying around, so I'll leave everything how it is here on the navigate. Yes. They have flight level like 18,500 feet. That makes no sense. Maybe we'll change that. To
601, contact Bremen radar on 133.725.
Switching to Bremen radar on 133.725. SAS-01.
but I changed that to the other dude. .060.
Bremen radar. SAS-01. Good afternoon. Maintaining flight level 380.
SAS-01, Bremen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Alright, very good. That's done. Let me look at Sayintentions, because I could have sworn I changed that. Yeah, I did. Or maybe he sounds, maybe he's same as Skybro, I guess. Vision. Speed's good. Everything looks good. Far, we're doing pretty good.
SAS-01, Bremen radar. Expect the Ryder 2 Alpha arrival. I'll start your descent in about 20 minutes.
Expect the Ryder 2 Alpha arrival. We'll wait for descent instructions in about 20 minutes. SAS-01.
It looks like they're going to be vectoring us in today, which is okay. I need to pause this for 1 second to need to make sure my keyboard has the right setup for heading mode and all that. I like to use the arrows, altitude, and for heading, so I could have sworn I had it programmed already. It wasn't working earlier. Alright. Give it a shot. I didn't see it working earlier. It was a little risky sitting back here like this airplane since no auto throttle. But if what we were looking at just now, the Navigraph was correct, then issue. We're doing okay. Probably plug in the arrival. Since they're going to be vectoring, at least it'll potentially have the waypoints that we're going to at least first. Got a lot of cool screens in this. And this, just everything about this setup here. So cool. Like how many screens are available to you. Like just looking at it, doesn't look like you'd have that kind of access. The data that it puts in here, awesome. Like I wish a lot of the other airplanes put this kind of data just like right on the screen. Maybe that's just the nerd in me. We probably should have turned the lights off. Move around the cabin a little bit. Measure. For index finger.
SAS-601, contact Langen radar on 127.725.
Switching to Langen radar on 127.725. SAS-01.
Trying to drag the
SAS-01.
knob to the right to increase the vision height quicker, but
SAS-01.
not working.
Langen radar
So
identified. Good afternoon.
continually just scrolling. That's set. Let me set the course and the frequency. .75. That's done. Now let's go over to GigaChad's side and change his nav source. To 134. Ooh, frame rate, gee. Alright, that's close. I just want to use it as a reference case. Now what I want to do. Got some time before we turn. Sync our heading. We can never get to the button. We go into heading mode. Change the nav source. .34. Alright, very good. That's done. S. Alright, very good. All done now, we'll just wait to get vectored. They'll tell us when they want us to land. CRJs are so cool. Always like the airplanes with the engines. But yeah, let's put in some, while we're here, we're nerding out over airplane. Go ahead and plug in the height and the length of the runway we're using today. Which, if we were able to actually switch, you know, modes, come in really handy, actually. But we're not allowed to have access. Because by putting in the length and the height, runway, that puts the reticle right on the touchdown. And 827. What is 8? That's done. Not really fun in my. Ooh, we're going fast. Just a little. Top of descent's pretty close. I could speed up this. Lord Frank. I'm not used to having those issues on here. But maybe it's lingering issues from
the issues they were.
01, Langen radar, cleared for the Rela 2 Alpha arrival. Whenever you'd like, descend, flight level 070.
Cleared for the Rela 2 Alpha arrival. Descend flight level 070 at your discretion. SAS 01.
Gotcha. I'm just wondering if it's still like, I'm wondering if it's from the...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Zurich. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
Now I'm wondering if it's lingering issues from last night, or if it could be from the livery that I'm using. Or it could just be from Ultra. I don't know. It could just be a fluke thing. I don't know. I'm not used to it happening. So. Alright, bearing indicator. Let's put on EOR1. Picks up our localizer. I doubt it will, but we'll see what happens. Landing performance. Close enough. Not sure which one I like better. This layout, or just to clean like the, kind of like the smaller version in some ways because it gives you bigger map view. Slow down our throttle so we. I would like to keep it around minus. Now I have none of the
scenery packs downloaded for 2020. I do not want to tie up that kind of data on the computer. I don't really think it's going to matter too much. I think I have photogrammetry turned off as well. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, it's really awesome. You can see other planes in the sky. Even with the flashing lights that far away. But all that aluminum being put up in the sky so Bill Gates can cover the earth up, block our sun out. Thank you, Bill Gates. Thank you for blocking our sun. Awesome. See any other traffic? I'm ready for a nap. Sound of this airplane just sitting there. I know the music was going too, but just the sound of it just puts me to sleep sometimes. Probably turn the music down. Let me turn it down a little. I want to be able to hear. I want to be able to hear them talk to us. If I was in 2024 and could have it pulled up on the tablet, because the tablet pulls up the, you know, the history of communication. Yeah, man, congrats on the PC, Don. Another Xbox junkie is moving over to the dark side. Shh. Don't tell anybody, Don. Tell anybody that you're defecting. Now, having a computer has been really good. It's, yeah. You'll enjoy it. Hopefully you'll get it soon, and a little bit of work getting everything set up, but once you get everything set up with the game and all that, it's great.
SAS 601, contact approach on 125.33.
Switching to approach on 125.33. SAS 01. Approach. SAS 01. Morning, descending through flight level 160 for flight level 070.
SAS 601, identified. Hello, expect the ILS runway 14 approach into Zurich via MI-14.
Expect the ILS
Fuck, I
runway
just
14
had that.
approach via AMI-14, SAS 01.
Fuck you. Hang on 1 second. Make this turn, and then I'm gonna pause the simulator and try to get this fixed. Fuck, man, I had that set, and then they said expect the Ryla 2 approach, so I changed it. Okay, sim is paused. Different AMI approach is a different approach. What happens? Oh, what? AMI 14.
SAS 601, descend, flight level 060.
Descend flight level 060, SAS 01.
Go to arrival. And this is all junked up now. One second, pause the signal. After Lamax, gonna be CPH. After Amiki, and it's the, so at H375, and then all these other ones. Oh, unless that's all for missed approach that I'm looking at there. Oh, well, fuck it. Let's just see what happens. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Oh, here we go. Ryla Lamax. So, Iki. Alright, I think we're... At least for the time being.
Captain, the cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Zurich. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. Once we land, our Scandinavian Airlines staff will provide you with information regarding your connection flights. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, all that bullshit is like our route is still okay. You know, has us making this really weird ass turn. Maybe they'll vector us before that. Doesn't look like it. Come on, vector me. I identify as a vector. Let's go. Or meter. Wishy meter. Or word. Digit. 35. Alright, we're pretty much at 6,000 feet. I don't know if you can hear the engine spooling up and going and widening up again, but man, they sound pretty. A little bit that I can hear in the headphones, pretty good. Far so good. Boy, that's got to be pretty to fly. Like this kind of approach with those mountains in the background, and gotta be awesome. Like driving this bus up in the up in. Excellent. Keep around this speed for where are you turning to? Where are you turning to? I'd be able to sync the heading, but I can't. It won't let me touch it. Let me touch you. Touch you, heading bug. Let me touch you. I just want to touch you. Thank you. Stupid, that click point they have. When we get a little closer, I'll switch over to the other heading, like the other nav source, and I'll switch the screen to match the type of landing that we're doing. Should be making our turn here in a minute. There. We'll switch over to, once we make this next turn, we'll switch over to the other nav source and localizer mode and all that. Yeah, I ordered a couple things on Temu 2 weeks ago, and it got here when it said it gonna get here, but like there's no like real shipping options. But for a low budget type website, I mean, pretty good experience, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of their shipping option. Hopefully, you know, they'll get it to you when they say they're going to, and unbox it and start using it right away. Heading mode. Nav source is localizer. Ooh, the RJ. Are you doing 2020 or 2024? Yeah, you'll like it. It's a fun flight. Well, I don't know where you're flying from, but anything in the RJ, in my opinion, is fun. Fun plane to fly. What time are you planning on going on?
Softet 601. Descend altitude 4000. Cleared via AMI 14 for runway 14.
Descend to 4,000. Cleared via AMI 14 for runway 14. SAS 01.
Softet 601. Cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach.
Cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach. SAS 01.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
All right, localizer is now captured. Hey, I'm not a fan of that. You gotta change that, son.
SAS 601. Contact Zurich Tower on 118.1.
Switching to Zurich Tower on 118.1. SAS 01. Sub 1 Quad, Rich Airport Tower, SAS 01. Afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 14.
SAS 01, the 1 Core Rich Airport Tower. Roger, continue approach.
Glide slope should be captured any moment now.
Sarstedt 01. Zawon 1 Core Rich Airport Tower, wind 035 at 7. Runway 14 cleared to land.
Runway 14 cleared to land. SAS 01.
We're gonna have to fly manually here coming up. I don't think I have the right. Oh, there's our runway right there, actually. Oh, there's our course number right there. Okay, very good. There we go. Course 13. Well, it's been a smooth flight so far, but leave it to me to botch things up. Hopefully, we won't do that. Almost time to take over manual control. All right, let's go ahead and do that.
Oh shit, there's another airplane right there.
500.
Let me scoot underneath you, buddy.
Sink rate. 400. 300.
Good job, Sayintentions. And flight traffic injector. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, he did a go around. Awesome.
100. Sink rate. 50. Flight slow. 40.
Oh yeah.
30.
We missed the touchdown zone.
10.
But I'll take the feet per minute though. Now we just need to work on getting the touchdown zone. That was funny as shit, man. That was cool. I've never seen that before. What he made it even better for me was that there was an actual Swiss livery, which I thought was pretty cool. But
601, welcome to Zurich. Contact ground on 121.905.
Contacting ground on 121.905. SAS 01.
that was fun. Well, I'm getting out of here. That was fun, man. I might be back to
The landing, wasn't it?
The
Captain
1
Gregory
Rich
did-
Air.
small chance I'll be back on tonight. But if I'm not, I'll see you tomorrow for sure. Make sure you check out Chicago's stream. Or he'll put it up on Discord later to let you know. Yep. All right. Everybody, was nice seeing you. And I will see you on next episode of the Airplane Show. See ya.